Libra, I hope everyone is well. It is lovely to be back with you, gorgeous people. Libra, very interesting energy, and I want to get straight into it. What I want to say immediately now is you can stop running. You can stop running. In meditation, I saw someone who had these weird glasses on that blinkered them to people either side so they could stay focused. And this person felt as if they had been running forever. They were in a long distance race. They passed a few people on the way, but they said to themselves, I'm not going to lose focus. I'm just going to keep running. I'm just going to keep running. But after about an hour, they thought to themselves, okay, well, I've got a wide open view in front of me. I can't see anyone else, but no, just in case someone else further up is around the corner, I'm just going to keep going. But very faintly, they heard a group of people yelling, stop, stop, Libra, stop, it's okay, it's all right, you've won. And Libra, you stopped as if, are you sure? Did I hear that right? Really? And as you turned around, a group of people came running towards you, clapping you on the back. Well done, Libra. God, you know, didn't you see the finish line? And Libra, you were spluttering and saying, no, I just kept running. I just kept running. So my gorgeous Libras, you may feel that in August, some kind of miracle has happened. It may well be, guys, that some kind of subconscious fear gripped you, but it was actually the fuel you needed to just push on, to gather every single extra ounce of energy you had to just keep going. I feel, Libra, what you're going to realize is in August, you can stop, you can relax, or you might realize that you've actually achieved something pretty monumental, and there's now no need to keep running. Okay, take a breather. You don't need to panic. You've done it, or very, very nearly. You may see some kind of result at the end of August, Libra, and think, wow, I just did not expect that. You were afraid to look at the results. You were afraid to turn around. You were afraid to look either side of you, just in case it was a figment of your imagination. No, Libra, you have achieved something pretty major here. Pretty major, guys. So, are you ready? Here we go. The deck that I'm using is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. I'm still offering 50% off all of my readings, half price if you're interested. The link is down below. If you want to join the channel, the link is there too. And of course, as you know, I list every deck. Yes, Libra. I think you're going to be feeling very proud of yourself. If you're there watching this reading, Libra, thinking, well, I'm not there yet, you very soon will get the results, okay? And they're going to make you smile. They're going to make you smile. Okay, Arnold's standing up and he's showing me a gold medal. Okay, well done, Libra. All right. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my beautiful Libras, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have for Libra, please? August 2026. Yeah. You might have been afraid to slow down just in case. But Libra, now is a time in August that you can breathe a sigh of relief. And look to goal number 2, maybe. Goal number 2. Okay. All right. Here we go. Yes. Libra, bless you. I mean, this is you feeling burdened with the 10 of Wands, but what you're recognizing is they're just flowers, right? They're just flowers. They're flowers. I'm feeling so emotional for someone. Oh gosh, Libra. This hasn't been easy. This has been tough. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. You may not have thought you would be able to get there. You may not have thought this was going to work. It could be something to do with hanging on to a situation that was precious to you. This could be you burdened because you were trying to hang on to your house, your finances. This could have been something to do with your stability. But you're there, Libra. And I think that's going to be the realization in the month of August. In the past, 8 of Cups, yeah, you started this race. You started this race. You didn't know whether or not it was going to be successful. You were sort of racing through a dark forest there. I feel you had various supporters around you that you may not have recognized. You were very nervous when you started this, Libra, but you just kept going. In the immediate past, guys, Page of Wands, yeah. Libra, you might have turned around and thought, I can't see anyone else. Am I nearly there? I don't know. Or you might have thought, okay, I think things are going well. I think things are looking up, but you weren't sure. Bit suspicious. You got your magnifying glass there. In your thoughts now, 6 of Cups, yeah. Libra, you're going to be looking back at what you have managed to achieve. This is you relaxing. This is you celebrating with balloons, right? You're looking back at what you have managed to achieve, Libra. And it's no small thing. In the immediate future, the Emperor. Wow, guys. You could be an entrepreneur, male or female. If you are a female Libra, you definitely have had to sit in your masculine for what I want to say is the last few months. Taking control, pushing forward, managing this, managing that, moving money around, sorting out various issues that you had to deal with. It has not been easy, guys. Or this could be you, simply Libra, as a masculine. You may also be thinking about an older guy. Could be your father, could be your brother, could be your boss, I don't know. In your fears, Judgment. Fearing, Libra, someone's going to pull you to one side and say, Libra, no, sorry, got it wrong. Got it wrong. You're going to have to keep running. Yeah, no, you really thought it was that easy? Yeah, no, Libra, you're going to have to keep running. I don't think that's going to happen, guys. It's just what you're worried about. You may be thinking, well, hang on, it was a really long race. I'm pretty tired, but it was relatively easy. I just kept going, right? You may feel looking back that someone is going to say to you, I'm sorry, Libra, got it wrong. Sorry, Libra, you're going to have to keep running. I don't think that's the case. In the environment, guys, is Justice. Libra, someone is seeing you achieving something pretty major, something pretty monumental. They may feel you deserved this, okay? You might have resolutely just kept going, Libra. You might feel a bit jaded, guys. But I think this is someone who's recognizing you deserve to sit in a place of peace and calm. And you deserve to pat yourself on the back, guys. In your hopes, Libra, is the Magician, hoping that if you have to do this again, it's going to be successful. Or hoping, Libra, that this is going to feed you with so much positivity that you are now going to look at the next goal without sitting in fear, right? Yeah, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini. And the outcome is the 4 of Wands. Wow, guys, this is the finish line. You could have been working really hard to keep hold of your security, your stability. You might have kept going, trying to clear debt, trying to pay off a mortgage, trying to keep yourself stable in a rental flat, whatever this is. You might have been trying to keep a business afloat. You might have worked really hard because you wanted that promotion. Libra, it's coming in. But I really feel as if you are beginning to see the results of your success already. Clarification for you guys, the High Priestess. I think, Libra, you knew that you could do it. Quietly, silently, you knew you could do it. And now, Libra, this is you taking a break. I feel the divine had something to do with this. I think the divine saw your determination, saw how much you put into this. And I think they've rewarded you and are moving you into a place, Libra, where you can take a break. It may be a physical break that you need. Now, whomever is seeing your success, the Hierophant, could be a Taurian, could be a community of people, could be simply Source. Sometimes the Hierophant for me, given the spiritual element, sometimes the Hierophant for me is Source. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So Libra, this is not only congratulations, but I feel that someone here is now egging you on. Sorry, I'm seeing an egg. Egging you on to the next goal. Okay, Libra, you've achieved this. What's next? But whoever this is wanting you to take a breather before you jump in, before you start something new, because it's needed and you deserve it, guys. Underneath the deck, Libra, Two of Swords. I don't think you wanted to look. I don't think you wanted to look. Is it going to be successful? I don't know. I'm just going to keep going, right? There might have been a sense of heartbreak. You might have thought to yourself, I don't think this is going to be successful. I don't know if this is going to release me from the 10 of Wands, but I'm going to give it a shot. But I'm not going to look at the result, just in case it's bad, right? You might have just been looking at things negatively, but Libra, the world, completion. And I'm hearing a lot of congratulations. The end of feeling heartbroken, the end of feeling stressed, the end of sitting there in a place of fear, because Libra, you have achieved something pretty monumental here. Yeah, well done, guys. All right. So we could leave the reading here, but obviously we're not going to. Let's have a look at the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Hanging on to something here, feeling all burdened, right? Libra. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Maybe this was financial. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Maybe this was financial, Libra. Maybe this is you thinking, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to achieve this. I'm never going to be able to get out of this. I'm never going to be able to relax and feel as if it's all right now. Yeah. I think you were just sat in a place of fear. Bless you guys. Bless you guys. And I think that actually fueled you, Libra, to keep pushing forward. And because of that, you've won. You've achieved this. You've done it. You crossed the finish line, right? Yes, you've worked really hard, Libra, and for some of you, you may have had to get creative. You may have had to get creative, Libra. Yeah. But I think you had a lot of supporters on the sidelines. I think quietly, Libra, you had a lot of supporters on the sidelines cheering you on, guys. Cheering you on, possibly from a distance, possibly from a distance. 6 of Pentacles, yeah. There may even have been a situation where someone or a couple of people or a group of people were talking about this. I think Libra's going to make it. I think it's all going to be okay. I think Libra's going to hang on in there, push on. They're going to achieve this. You might have had people talking about this behind the scenes, but in a very positive way. In a very positive way, Libra. Yes. Yes. Whilst Libra, you were sat in internal conflict. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to do that. Oh, is it going to work? Isn't it? I almost feel, guys, that people around you knew that this was going to be successful, knew that you were going to achieve this, whilst you didn't have that same confidence, Libra. Maybe this is you not understanding how brilliant you are. Maybe this is you guys not feeling confident that you could do this. But I see success, guys. I see success. So in the past, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Let's have a look at the 8 of Cups. In the past, you started this journey. You started running, right? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, because this is what you wanted to achieve. To be able to stand still in a place of stability. So for you to be able to stand still in a place of stability, Libra, you had to run. You had to run. Tell us about the past. Yeah. Libra, at some point you might have felt that all eyes were on you, or you might have felt, okay, I have to get vulnerable here. I have to be my authentic self. I have to say to the world, okay, I'm doing this. I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to give it a shot. And you went for it. You went for it. With the energy of the Chariot, Cancerian energy, you might have thought, I haven't got the right vehicle. I don't know whether or not this vehicle is going to get me there. Is it enough? You know? You didn't know, Libra, whether or not this was going to work. But you gave it all you got. You were very creative. Yeah, and I feel, Libra, the divine was right behind you with the Wheel of Destiny. You managed to create a new cycle for yourself with a little bit of help from Source. I think halfway through, Libra, you might have stopped and had a quick look. This is you thinking, well, it looks as if I'm doing okay. It looks as if I'm doing pretty well here, but I'm going to keep running, right? 9 of Wands. I mean, this is you running through this dark forest. You know, this is you in the middle of the forest. You're covered with scratches. You're feeling exhausted. You're thinking, blimey, this is not easy. I don't think you recognized how difficult this journey would be, Libra, when you entered that forest. You had supporters around you, but I don't think you recognized how tough it was going to be. Yeah. So this is you carrying on running. This is you. Okay. You've taken a quick look behind you. You didn't know whether or not this would be successful. You didn't know. Yeah, you sat in confusion. You may even have thought, Libra, at some point that you were sort of winging it. Well, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah, you were very busy, Libra. You were very, very busy. This took focus. This took focus. You might also have had to juggle money whilst you were trying to achieve this. Yeah, this was not easy, guys. Yeah, I mean, this is you getting caught up in the branches in the middle of the forest. Oh my gosh, I've got to extract myself from this now. I've got to right myself. Oh, you might have felt you had to sacrifice quite a lot. But what you're thinking about now, Libra, is the 6 of Cups. A group of people are calling you back. Libra, stop running. It's okay. It's okay. You've made it. You've made it. This is the realization, guys. This group of people are saying, Libra, you've done it. You've done it. Could be your community around you. Could be your family. 8 of Wands. Yes. And what you're recognizing, Libra, is you're lifting off now. You're lifting off into a beautiful brand new cycle. The worst part is over. If you feel you need to do this again, the second time is going to be so much easier because you know what you're doing now, Libra. You know what you're doing, or you know how to do this, whatever this is. Yeah. Victory and success, guys. Victory and success. 6 of Wands. Six of Wands, guys. I love it. What else are you thinking about? I can't quite believe it. Am I there? Really? Have I done it? Really? Yeah, Libra, your ships are coming in, guys. Three of Wands. I love that energy. Goodness me. So, my gorgeous Libras, in the immediate future, you realize here that you've taken charge of your life, male or female. You could be running a business. You could have brought a business up from the depths of a disaster. You could have achieved a very important qualification, something you didn't actually think you would be able to achieve. Whatever this is, guys, you're back in control. Now, whomever is in the environment, Libra, this is a supporter. They're thinking of you. Your card is Justice. They feel, Libra, you deserve this achievement, this reward. And I'm also hearing security. You might have worked very hard to enable yourself to feel more secure. This is someone who is thinking, well, Libra was a little bit creative, but basically they did things by the book. They also followed a divine path. And with the Ace of Pentacles, they are looking forward to seeing what next you can achieve. What else is Libra going to do after this? Libra, you are sat kind of in silence. It could be shock, High Priestess. What you're thinking about is, I kind of knew I'd do it, but I wasn't certain. I wasn't sure. You used your intuition, Libra, and your intuition led you to take a series of steps along this path, on this race, to achieve what you needed to achieve. Beautiful. And with the Four of Swords, Libra, the divine is saying, take a respite. It's okay, Libra. You can take a respite for a few days. Stop running, Libra, right? So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Emperor and Justice for Libra? Thank you, Michael. I'm actually seeing somebody draw a line through the last week of August. There may be something, Libra, here about you taking the last week of August off work totally. Now, I don't know, guys. If you're an entrepreneur, you might read your emails in the morning, but you're not actually going to be doing client work or offering services or products, whatever this is. If you are an entrepreneur, you're going to be taking the majority of the last week of August off to rest, to recoup, to take day trips, to just relax. It may be, Libra, you realize you really need it, because this hasn't been easy. And I think the divine is saying, Libra, you need to recharge, right? Let's have a look at the person who I'm hearing always thought you'd be able to do this. All right. This person always thought that you'd be able to do this. Oh, whoever this is, I don't know, a father figure, a mentor, someone who was ready to pick you up and help you, Libra, if you didn't achieve this. Someone who was there on hand in case you needed financial support. I think this is someone, Libra, who's very proud of you, guys. Wow. Could be a female sat in the energy of the Ten of Pentacles. Could be an older woman. Could be your mom. Could be a sister. Whoever this is, Libra, is looking at you with a lot of respect. I love that. Who else have we got here? These are your supporters, Libra. We got a King of Pentacles. So we've got a King of Pentacles and we have an Empress who are looking at you thinking, well done, Libra. Well done. Congrats, right? Because what they're recognizing is they knew that you were in some kind of dark cloud, very confused, feeling ungrounded for quite a while. But you followed the North Star. And I think what they see you doing now is dropping this anchor. You are grounding yourself. You're grounding yourself. You're feeling a lot more secure, Libra. because you're recognizing, Libra, that you've achieved this. Something pretty amazing. Let's have a look at your energy. You're coming through as the Emperor, Libra, male or female. If you're a female, you've definitely been having to sit in your masculine. The Death card. Yeah. Libra, you may feel as if you gave so much of yourself to achieve this. So much of yourself. But you've managed to transform the situation. Yeah. This is you taking a breather. This is you after the race in a recovery tent thinking, have I really done it? Really? Really? Well, somebody hands you a medal, Libra. I love that energy. You could be talking to a Virgo or a Scorpio, guys. But yes, you've done it. Libra, you've done it. The star. Aquarian energy. You're now looking at the bigger picture. You're going to be taking a breather, Libra. You're not going to be pushing yourself anymore for a few days at least a week is what I'm feeling. You can do that because you seem to be up somehow. You seem to have got yourself to a point where you don't have to worry. You don't have to panic. You can take a breather. This is you sitting in the silence, looking up at the stars, in your little house or out in the garden, thinking, wow, have I really done it? Have I really done it? What else is on your mind, my beautiful Libras? What else are you considering here? What else are you considering here, guys? The Knight of Wands. It was a risk. You might have been on fire for the last few months, Libra, but you achieved this. You achieved this all by yourself, my beautiful Libras. All by yourself, guys. Yeah. And so now you can sit reveling in the Nine of Cups. If this is you working really hard, Libra, to achieve something for yourself, and it might somehow be linked to your stability, I think you're going to treat yourself. If this is financial, if you were trying to clear a load of debt, or if you were trying to get a promotion, or you were trying to get to the point where you could build up a certain amount of money as sort of safety and security for the next few months, then this could be you buying yourself a little gift. Could be something small. But what you're recognizing here, Libra, is the stress is just melting away here. You can breathe, right? You can breathe, guys. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. And this is you in a beginner's mind. This is you thinking, okay, what's next? But make sure you rest, Libra. Make sure you buy yourself something nice. Page of Pentacles. Treat yourself to something nice. And simply stop and smell the roses. This is someone out in the garden, in the sunshine, thinking, oh, I think I should be working, or I think I should be doing something very practical. No, Libra. Whatever this is for you, take some time to put your feet up, to relax. Yes, you know, if this is you physically enjoying some respite, you may be tinkering around with ideas for what you're going to do in the future. You might be scribbling down notes. You may be brainstorming with yourself, but make sure you take some time to relax, because I think, Libra, you have been pushing. You have just been striving for this for the last few months, and you do need a break, guys. You do need a break. Take that break, because once you've recharged, you're going to have the energy, Libra, to accomplish something else, whatever that is. So what is the energy between you and your supporters? Whether or not these people are family, your local community, your online community, whatever this is. What's the energy between you two, or you guys? Could be a group of people. Yeah, the Tower. Libra, I think whoever this is has been watching you, trying to desperately hold up the Tower. I'm not going to let this fall. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to try and secure this. It's going to be all right. They have watched you strive to do this, Libra. And I think this is why Whoever this person or people are so proud of you, because this was far from easy, Libra. This is you nearly giving up, okay? But I don't think you did. I think you just kept going, guys. Yeah. And this is where you are, I think, now. It could be now. It could be in the next couple of weeks. But you're very nearly there if you haven't achieved this quite yet. Now, what you're fearing, Libra, is that somebody's going to say, Libra, yeah, no, you really think you did this? Yeah, no, sorry, you're going to have to do the race all over again. What you're hoping for, Libra, is that once you have taken a break, chilled out, recognized that this is real, I think, Libra, you are hoping to manifest something new. This is a new goal, okay? And the outcome, guys, is so beautiful. And I don't know why I'm feeling emotional for someone, the Four of Wands. This is so gorgeous. This is you in your little house or your little flat thinking, thank God for that. This could be you getting on the housing ladder for the first time, having saved for months. This could be you getting a promotion. Okay, Libra. Whatever you have achieved, it has and will affect your future stability. It's going to make you feel much more secure. This is you breathing a sigh of relief, Libra. So let's have a look at the Four of Wands. Let's have a look, guys. The Fool. Libra, this is you looking back thinking, did I really accomplish that? It was a bit of a risk. It was a risk, right? You may be in a bit of shock, Libra, and I don't know why. Because everybody else thought that you could do this, right? Eight of Swords, yeah. Oh, bless you. You're still there feeling a bit nervous. Oh, have I really done it? Have I really done it? I don't know. Yeah, there's the energy coming through of, are you sure I can relax? Are you sure? Libra, yeah. I mean, Libra, you've got people around you who really care about you, people around you who really love you, particularly a water sign for some of you, okay, with a Knight of Cups. Could be a family member who's been supporting you. What are they recognizing you're doing now? This is after the break, Libra. Make sure you take that break. Okay, wow. You're on to the next thing. You're on to the next thing, Libra. Queen of Swords. If you're a masculine, you may be teaming up with a Queen of Swords. If you are a feminine, this is simply you. This is you sitting on a hot air balloon, Libra. You're up high, you're looking at the bigger picture, you're lifting off into something new, and you seem to be looking ahead, which I love to see. I love to see that, guys. You're looking ahead, looking into your future. You may be communicating with a female who could be talking to you about money, stability. Or this could be you thinking, okay, if I can do this another couple of times, I'm not going to have to worry financially going forward. This could be you finding something, Libra, finding a jewel of an idea. This is you being inspired to try something creative, which may be lucrative for you in the future. If not, Libra, what you're looking at is you having created some kind of platform to enable you to achieve stability going forward into the future. Whether or not that is a medal, a certificate, maybe you've completed a program, maybe this is you having paid off your mortgage. There's something here which suggests that now, Libra, you're on a very firm footing. And it's beautiful, guys. It is beautiful, guys. Yeah. And I think you're proud of yourself. This is self-love, Libra. Don't be afraid to sit in self-love, to treat yourself, to take a break when you need to think about what makes you happy, Libra. Don't be afraid to sit in that energy because you deserve it, guys. For some of you, there could be love coming in. possibly with a Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, okay? Or a King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. Or Libra, this just represents a lot of supporters around you who love you, who care about you. Whoever these people are, Libra, they always knew you could do this. I kind of think you had to prove this to yourself. So guys, to close out the reading, let's dip into Enchanted Forest. Let's see what the universe has to say. So Archangel Michael, what do we have from the universe? This is for Libra. This is their August reading. What do we have for Libra from the universe? Thank you, Michael. Oh, Libra, so gorgeous. Remember who you are, Libra. Remember who you are. You carry stardust in your bones, your ancestors' wisdom in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. Know yourself and nothing will bring you down. Nothing will bring you down. Remember who you are, Libra. Wow, guys. This is a gorgeous reading. I am going to leave it there. If you feel this resonated for you, do drop me a comment down below. And of course, I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, guys. Bye now.